1.
Doesn't get any better than that. Good pot. Could have finished easier on a colour mind. But always good to see one of those long reds go in for your own confidence.
The way he was able to put behind him what was by and large a very disappointing session in the final frame as he did, with a very fluent century, I think augurs well for Wilson this evening. He'll back himself to play a lot better tonight. And this is when it matters most, of course, when the title's on the line. 6-3 behind, and he would have been under a lot of pressure, but he's got an early opportunity to make it 5 each. A lot of work to do, though. The high value colour's not great.
Yeah, just a little shorter pace to go into them with power. Similar scenario. Now, if that red by the pink spot will go, it's okay. Looks like it will.
Whatever happens this evening here in Wuhan, it's been a very positive week for Wilson, who, remember, only made one ranking quarter-final in the whole of last season. It was a disappointing campaign for him. But he's found something again this week. And not just to get to the final, Joe, but the calibre of players he's beaten to get to the final will have given him a lot of confidence.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, spread them far and wide. And that couldn't be a better split. And as Philip said, the big colours, pink and black, tied up for the moment. But he can try and concentrate on the blue, and with that red going above the middle pocket, he'd like to leave that there in case of emergencies. So he'd like to get the right side of the blue here.
25.
He doesn't want to be touching it. Well, it's not guaranteed this into a blind pocket. Just got to find the line while you stood up on the shot and then believe in it. Nicely recovered. It would be some ask
30.
to win the frame on blues and bought colours, but it's been done.
31.
Having to use that red now above the middle pocket. That's his little bit of insurance if ever he got the wrong side of the blue. Playing it a little early. Now it has to stay
36.
the right side of the blue to get back to the reds.
37. 42. 43.
Well, at the moment, Wilson picking up where he left off at the end of the first session. They had about an hour and 3/4 gap between sessions 1 and 2. But to take positive vibes after what had been largely a frustrating first session
48.
into that break will have helped Wilson. Just a reminder that he's queuing well with the century.
49.
Just about got there. It was a poor safety from Xiao Guodong that allowed Wilson to play that long red, and he got to the left corner.
54.
Yeah, it was a terrific pot. There were a lot of pots that went astray from both players earlier, some of them from very short range. One in particular from Xiao, a blue to the left centre, almost beggared belief. But that's all history now. It's about what happens this evening, and this is a very encouraging start from the double Scottish Open and Welsh Open champion.
60. $61.
Yep. With this blue, he's going to win the frame with blues. That was frame ball, this one to make sure. Good long open in red that he got in with. And the blue wasn't easy.
67.
That followed the red. Just lost the cue ball there, but he knows the frame's won, so he's not too bothered.
And there's no question that Wilson has been making
72.
most of the breaks that have been made in this final. 96, the century in frame 9, and now this, just the one break of substance from Xiao Guodong.
73.
But this is a reminder that when Wilson is in full flow, he looks absolutely a member of the game's elite. He's back in the 16, regardless of what happens now.
Yeah, and that will be giving him a lot of confidence, won't it, Philip? You know, to know that he's back in there where he belongs.
79.
And he does belong there. Terrific player. Great to watch as well. Nice angle on the blue to try and bring that red into play. Oh, dropping behind it.
And he plays at a real pace when he's
85.
in amongst them. Very attractive to watch.
86.
And now every chance of making a century with all blues and just one pink. What a break this has been. Just throwing down the gauntlet.
He's already made 7 this week, a top break of 132.
Well, you won't see many better breaks than this, and you won't see many breaks made with just one high value colour.
100.
Superb. What a start to the evening for Gary Wilson. Back-to-back centuries either side of the break between sessions.
105.
The question was always going to be who could step it up tonight when it really matters, and this is a real statement of intent from Wilson. A quite superbly constructed break. Fabulous. A total clearance of 118.